Well, a very good morning to you, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to extend a warm welcome to you here this morning for the public auction of 47 Tarranyurk, Catchell Road, Dimboola. For those of you who have come here today with the intention of bidding, I do wish you the very best of luck. On behalf of Elders Rural Services Australia, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank our vendors, Gary and Lisa Miller, for instilling their trust in us to market this magnificent property in this highly regarded Dimboola region. On behalf of Elders and our vendors, I would like to extend a further thanks to Mr. Chris Hamilton from Brown and Proudfoot Solicitors in Horsham for diligently constructing the legal documentation on behalf of our vendors. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Nick Meyer. I have the privilege of being your auctioneer here this morning and forming the balance of our marketing team, Miss Ange Dicker and Mr. Matt Taylor from our Horsham branch, who have diligently been handling the process on behalf of our vendors. Ladies and gentlemen, the opportunity that we're offering here today is unique. We're in a highly regarded region of Dimboola, and for those of you who have come and inspected the property throughout the duration of the campaign, you will clearly notice the quality attributes that this magnificent holding has to offer. We've had the privilege over the years to be involved in a number of sales in this tightly held and capitally appreciating region, and it never ceases to amaze me how this particular area continues to perform. Take a minute and have a think about the main drivers in the current climate. You've got historically low interest rates, exceptional seasonal conditions, and outstanding commodity prices, just to name a few. Ladies and gentlemen, before we commence the formal proceedings, I am bound to refer to the general auction rules in the state of Victoria too for public auction of land. The rules have been on display via the Auctions Plus online platform. However, I do wish to highlight the following points to you before we start. The auctioneer may make one or more bids on behalf of the vendor of land at any point of time during the auction. The auctioneer may refuse a bid. The auctioneer may determine by the amount by which the bidding is to be advanced. The auctioneer may withdraw the property from sale at any given point in time. The auctioneer may refer a bid to the vendor at any time before the conclusion of the auction. In the event of a dispute concerning the bid, the auctioneer may resubmit the property for sale at the last undisputed bid or even start the bidding again. The auctioneer must not accept any bid or offer for a property that is made after the property has been knocked down to the successful bidder unless the vendor or successful bidder at the auction refuses to sign the contract of sale following the auction. The highest bidder below the reserve will be given the first right to negotiate with the vendor at the conclusion of the auction. And ladies and gentlemen, as auctioneer, I do reserve the right to make a bid on behalf of our vendor. In the event that I do exercise a vendor bid, it shall be clearly and transparently announced by an on-screen message, which must be acknowledged by all bidders to continue bidding in this auction process. Ladies and gentlemen, in relation to the auction contracts, they have been available again via the online platform throughout the duration of the morning and certainly throughout the duration of the campaign. I don't wish to go through them in their entirety, however I do wish to make the following points. The terms of sale today is very simple: 10% deposit on signing and settlement 30 to 60 days. Other information that have been obtained out of the contract as follows. The property is in the Hindmarsh planning scheme. It's positioned on 2 certificates of title. Rates are $4,900.90 per annum. It is in a farming zone. There is electricity connected. The property is subject to a lease until the 28th of the 2nd, 2022. All standing silos and fuel tanks belonging to the vendor are to pass with the sale. There will be no GST applicable to the sale today, ladies and gentlemen, as there will be no land tax applicable to a farming business. The property will be offered to you today in its entirety, and the property will be offered to you on a $1 per acre basis. And under the auction conditions in the state of Victoria, there is no cooling off period. Ladies and gentlemen, what an outstanding opportunity that is being presented to you today. We're offering 577.5 acres or 233.7 hectares. A magnificent 4-bedroom original homestead, a weatherboard homestead at that. A shearing shed with adjoining yards, extensive machinery shedding and grain storage. We have the Grampians Wimmera Mallee pipeline connected to the property, which is delivered via multiple tanks and troughs throughout the balance of the property. There's highly productive, gently undulating, mixed loam soils. We have all-weather access, and we're ideally located just 55 kilometres north of the thriving township of Horsham. Ladies and gentlemen, these are all attributes and benefits that the current vendors have enjoyed over a term of ownership, and I have no doubt that the incoming purchaser will continue on that legacy and enjoy those benefits that the existing owners have had. It's a tightly held, capitally appreciating region, and assets of this calibre are particularly hard to find. We have been instructed to sell, ladies and gentlemen, today. We're not here to test the market, so I encourage you, if you've come here today to make a bid or to bid and bid with confidence. Ladies and gentlemen, I present you 47 Tarranyurk, Catchall Road, Dimboola. I now intend to pass it over for your competitive bidding. Best of luck.